It's me, Brian. Today, prepping, and Jared D, and anybody else that's interested, that's trying to be a creator. Today's lesson is about background. Background's important. Look at the one I got. Right, and this is just one side. I could turn around and give you any number of really cool mountain backgrounds, right? But this is my point right here, right? My background immediately conveys to your mind, right, a sense of where I'm at, right? And saying I'm out in the country, right? If I pointed it that way, I could convey a sense of out in the middle of nowhere, because that way is nothing for 5 or 6 miles. I could point it that way, you know what I'm saying, and give you the sense of the hustle and bustle of the activity of the mind, you know what I'm saying, right? Or I could just point it this way and give you the background of, you know, Sonita Courts, just, you know, the properties out here where we live at, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know, you see how it works, right? The human mind has this unique ability, right, to discern, right, symbols, right, way faster, right, than written word or spoken word, right? You know, see, because remember where we started. You know, what I'm saying, way back there. Oh, hooah, hooah, ah, ah. You know what I'm saying? And we progressed from there, but our mind still knew, right? Even today, even just by looking at it, you know this is water, a bottle of water. It's good for you, right? Without even anybody saying anything, right? I made a video, it's The Power of Words, I believe is the name of it. Back when I was in the city, I was at a Circle K one night, right? And I just happened to turn my camera on, I don't know why, right? And for like a minute 40, a minute 50 seconds, right? The activity outside the front of this store, right? No one spoke a word. And there were a number of people that walked in and out of the video, right? And until the very end when I said the power of the spoken word. Right? You know what I'm saying? That video, I was trying to convey a sense of the nightlife of the city of Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? At that, you know, that particular spot that day, right? That was the reason why I got the idea for that video, right? And it all deals with what it is that you're trying to, you know, convey, the sense, the idea of where it is you're going. Okay, so you see how the change of perspective, you know what I'm saying, puts a whole different complexion on what it is that you're pushing out there. So I learned this trick from Sonny Landuzzi, right? Is that when she was teaching, because remember, she was teaching you a system, right? So when she was focused in on what the lesson was for today, and it required her to be directly teaching it to you, she would you know, be just the scene shot would be, the layout would be a direct face-to-face, you know what I'm saying, teaching situation like this, right? To, you know, to leave out everything out of the background, you know, to try to, you know, to contaminate what it is that she was trying to pound into your brain during her little lesson, right? The blank wall gets it across. You know what I'm saying? For you prepping, this is something that you need to work on a little bit, you know what I'm saying, with your background. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to zero in on a specific product, you know what I'm saying, or you want to do a comparison of products and stuff, right? You want to try to set up somewhere else in your little apartment, you know what I'm saying, where you could have this blocked off area like this, where you can, you know, you don't have to be in the video. You can use anything for a pointer, and you can compare, and you can make your little chart. You know, you can make little signs or whatever. You know what I'm saying, for your little, you know, background, whatever it is you're trying to convey in the idea or the review of this product that you and your prepping lady friends, you know what I'm saying, are just saving up, storing up, trying to build up. You know what I'm saying? Right? And for you, Jared, you know what I'm saying, it's you're kind of like the opposite, because with your adventure, you know, little video stuff, they're saying you're trying to be, you're like me, you have this big canvas out here to work with, and all this cool stuff to see, to show in the background, but I don't know if you're truly aware of the effect that your background has on the idea, the sense of what the direction of the video is going. Right? You know what I'm saying? I learned this stuff from watching, you know, all the influencers, you know what I'm saying, with their, and by trial and error, you know, figuring out how my flow worked. Okay, Jared, you like to do angles. You like to do angles from every which direction, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And you're getting better at it. You know what I'm saying? Right? So, but you need, in order to get really cool angle shots from this angle and that angle, you need to set it up a little bit first. You need to, you need to stop, right, and look from this angle to see what you. It's just like out there when I set up the camp. For the latest series of videos that I've been doing, right? You know what I'm saying? I stopped and I looked at from out here. I looked at it and I figured out, you know what? This is what I'm trying to put right here. This is what I'm trying to put right there. You understand? That way, you know what I'm saying? When it comes time to using your big, your big fat stick, you know what I'm saying, and getting angles, you have all the right pieces, and it makes your editing, right, a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? A lot less time consuming, because from viewing each one of the clips as you're editing them, you know which piece, where you want to cut it, where you want to splice it, where you want to fit this angle, that angle. You know what I'm saying? Because right, that makes it easier. Right? That's the way I learned to do it. Right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I use a static point a lot. You know what I'm saying? For my angles. That's because I need, sometimes I need it right directly here. Sometimes I'm trying to convey a wide sense to something else. You know what I'm saying? Other times I'm like somewhere in the median, anywhere between, like 6 and 12 feet. You know what I'm saying? Right? And that's like a generalized shot for me. Right? You know what I'm saying? And then you got to stop every once in a while when you're changing directions. You know what I'm saying? So that you have spots where you can splice easy. If you know that you only needed this much of a shot, an angle, you only needed 20, 30 seconds of it. You understand? Keep that clock in your head and stop. Makes it easy. Those are natural splice cuts right there. Yeah, I'm trying. Anyways, I did like that last one though. That one was really cool. All right, you know what I'm saying? So the whole idea for me, see, I've evolved past, saying all, for me now it's like an artistic thing. I'm trying to, like put something in it, saying that people would, instantly recognize, you know what I'm saying, and maybe possibly enjoy something or learn something from it. That's why I do this stuff, you know what I'm saying? if I did it for the money, I'd be broker than I am now. Well, anyway, this is me, Brian. Lesson of the day. Background, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for watching, you know what I'm saying? Please like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all those people that helped me, especially these two, Disabled and Prepping, and Jared D, you know what I'm saying? Right? Anybody else, everybody else that's aspiring to be a YouTube creator, I have lots of videos and lots of stuff to learn from, you know what I'm saying? Check it out, look in the playlist. Thank you.